Okay guys, I'm back today doing an unboxing. I got a cold air intake, hot air intake, whatever y'all want to call it. I didn't get it to gain no horsepower, none of that. That's not what I'm looking for. My main function for it is to be able to drive my car in the rain. If you have a carbureted car, you know driving in the rain is not really ideal because water cannot get in your intake. That's not good, especially having a Ram style hood like I have. It's super easy for water to get up in there when it's raining. We don't want that. We want it to be functional, rain, sun, any weather. We want to be able to drive. So let's unbox it. Let's put it together. And then another thing that I was sort of worried about was hood clearance. If you have a stock hood, you don't have a cow or a Ram hood, that's something you're gonna have to worry about. Being that it does sit up a little bit higher, you might not be able to do it if you just have the standard stock hood. But I have the Ram hood. You should be good. I don't know. A lot of y'all probably won't have that problem because I know how people feel about their cows. People love a big old cow on their car. I cannot stand a cow hood. I can't see over it. I think it looks sort of goofy. Especially like if it's just for looks, like you really don't need it because nothing under your hood sits up that way. Unnecessary. And I know a lot of y'all are against the carb, don't like it, don't run it, it's not efficient enough for y'all, whatever. So this is for my dedicated carb people. I met somebody the other day at the gas station and I was so excited. They popped their hood and their T-top looked just like mine underneath. Big old carb sitting on it, wires, all that. I was so happy to see that. So we keeping the carbs alive. And this is just sort of a mock-up, so I'm not gonna OD with securing everything right now. I'm just trying to make sure I can get it to run how it needs to go. I know I'm gonna have to cut out the side a little bit because I don't think it's gonna fit through that hole. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, but we're gonna figure it out. Y'all see, we're gonna have it going this way. It's gonna go through. This way is where it's gonna go out. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so it's a little bit too long. Besides for me having, I don't know, I might be able to just cut this hole and then that way more of this can come into the hole. And it should work that way. But otherwise, we're gonna have to do a little trimming. Might have to cut some pipes. But we're gonna figure this out. So y'all see, I finished my mock-up. This is how we're gonna run it. It's gonna come out right here, and then we'll put the air filter on the other side of this, up underneath there. But this way, no water can get thrown into it under the hood, coming down. This is the hack. And a lot of y'all be in my comments like, we've been doing this isn't nothing new, da 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 da. This, it's a whole new generation. I guess you could say I'm a part of the new generation. And, you know, the kids are not going to go watch the old heads videos, because if you know how young people are, sometimes we don't really care what the old heads are talking about. So this is for my young folks who, you know, getting into the car game but still want to run old school setups. I got you. Right now I'm just putting the clamps on, securing everything, and then we'll put the air filter on. But like I mentioned, with the hood clearance, you see this sits up a lot higher than just like the air box that sits on top of the hood. So you gotta make sure you have enough room under your hood. If you have a cow, you know you're good. A rim, you're good. But even then, you don't have like the same clearance as you would with a cow, so you still gotta be cautious. Okay, so got everything clamped together. She's looking good. She's ready to get that air filter. But this is one thing I recommend upgrading. This is just a cheap Amazon air filter, nothing crazy. So I gotta get on the ground, get up underneath there by the tire, put this on. That's another reason why I recommend upgrading it, just because of the position that it's in. But you know, it's gonna work for now. It's summer, it's hot. It's not gonna be too much rain. It's gonna rain here and there, but it's not gonna be crazy, so we good. Okay, yeah, we got it on. We got the car running. Once you put this on though, you're gonna have to adjust your carb, because the car is definitely running a lot richer. But that's how it looks. Yeah, easy little hack. Now we can drive in the rain and we don't gotta worry about nothing. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I got it all put together, dialed the carb to the best of my ability. You know, I'm not no expert, no pro on that, but got it sounding better than what it was. So we're gonna start it up, let y'all hear it idle, see what it sounded like, and then we're gonna fit the hood on and see how she fit on top of all this. So let's start her up. Y'all hear my girl camming though? Where your cam at?